On Hot Copy this morning, a multi-billion peso reclamation project in Dumaguete is being opposed by several groups.
Start pa lang nung unsolicited proposal, may naganap na bang consultations?
Wala talaga.
Sipiat number 1, that is Tagalog, binagong patakaran may pinapaboran. Why? In 2016 PP Code, we don't allow unsolicited a proposal for JV agreement.
We really need to avoid this because there is no doubt in my mind that it's going to be a monumental ecological disaster.
Dumaguete City is a city known for its gentle people. A university town, it's known for numerous colleges found within the city. It's also a major diving center in the Philippines. With 700,000 tourists annually, it truly is one of the most scenic places in the country.
Dumaguete City's Mayor Felipe Antonio Remolio has stated that the project would be created at no expense of the local administration and would be a legacy project in partnership with EM Cuerpo Incorporated. The project location is said to start from Dumaguete's Escanio Beach to Mangnao. Around 174 hectares of ocean floor would be affected and would affect the livelihood of the local fisherfolk of the area. But what would its effects entail? Are we willing to give up our environmental prosperity in the name of economic growth, ruining multiple coral reefs and marine ecosystems in the process? What would that bring to our environment and our climate?
Land reclamation may change national coastline and decrease biodiversity in coastal habitats. Land reclamation causes disruption to coastal ecosystem. They interfere the normal flow of seawater. Not only that, land reclamation causes massive flooding and storm surges. Its negative impact not only residents' lives but also local economic activities. This disaster actually intensified the vulnerability of our cities.
Land reclamation limits the depth of marine studies that take place in Dumaguete City. It destroys the coral reefs and marine life. Land reclamation is also very expensive. The investment is not worth the amount of marine life that will be destroyed. Instead, money should be put into cultivation, study, and restoration of marine resources. It will only be a disadvantage not just for the environment but also marine studies and research. Scientists spend their time finding ways to save coral reefs. An act like land reclamation would only stop coral breeding, pollution prevention, and other marine studies that aim to protect marine life.
The reclamation processes result in greenhouse gas emissions from vehicle and machinery fuel use, and through the release of carbon stored in vegetation, soils, and sediment in mangrove and seagrass ecosystems. They cause climate change by trapping heat, and they also contribute to respiratory diseases from smog and air pollution. Extreme weather, food supply disruptions, and increased wildfires are other effects of climate change caused by greenhouse gases.
Urban heat island takes effect when there is a reduced number of natural landscapes in an area. Trees, vegetation, and water bodies tend to cool the air by providing shade, transpiring water from plant leaves, and evaporating surface water respectively. Once this reclamation is done and buildings are put in place on the reclaimed land, heat absorbed by concrete structures from the sun and human activities would accumulate and be emitted every day, which conglomerates into a hot mass of air, increasing the temperatures of the downtown area.
And so,
What is our advocacy?
We believe that we must take a stand and say no to Reclamation 174. With careful analysis of the roles that the society, economy, and environment plays in the city's development, we recognize that the wildlife present in Dumaguete's marine environment is an important asset to the city's socio-economic development. Therefore, we conclude that the project may do more harm for us than any good.
as ecocentrists, we believe that the environment poses of great value regardless of whether or not it gives us benefits. We should still take care of nature, as without it, we would be intensely struggling right now.
No to Reclamation 174.
No to Reclamation 174.
No to Reclamation 174.
No to Reclamation 174.
No to Reclamation 174.